welcome you back to the third game of the Mount Summit Basketball League opening day.
Is it on?
Okay. Today we got this third game is a big game. It is the Summit Showdown. The Mount Summit Muskrats versus the Summit Shooters. We got both teams are full. This is the first game that's going to be two full teams, no free agents, and this is going to look like a showdown.
This is definitely going to be one of the biggest showdowns of the day because all of these teams have good, capable shooters with Timmy Watson behind the point, Bryce Klein. He's just all around just good player in general.
Yep. Go ahead and start the clock. It'll do a 10-second. And there's the tip.
And
Goes to the Mount Summit Muskrats.
Timmy Watson.
Oh, he wants a three.
And he got it! Makes it. First bucket of the game. Trying to run out some clock right here. Passes to Noah Dunn. Pass to Blattner. Fakes a shot. Goes in. And misses.
But he gets his own
board.
Rebound and puts it up and in. Tyler Blattner for Tish.
Bryce
Klein.
Up the court.
He wants a three. Good defense. Catchrin, yes.
Very good placement.
Blattner, he'll drive. On Madison, he's got an easy lay-in and the Muskrats.
And I can tell both teams are really feeling the heat right now.
Oh, what a move by Blattner. Blattner all the way in. He's got all six. Must have been a slip there.
Must have.
Blattner, he wants a two. He's got it, and he's got 8. For the Summit Shooters in the Battle of Summit, with just about over 6.5 minutes remaining as Trevor Madison gets one to roll in. Guarded by Bryce Klein. Blattner into Eischen. Eischen dribbles. Looks for a post move. Blocked. Got his own rebound back. Goes up and finishes.
That was good. Surprise.
And Watson gets it. And Watson will drive. Stolen by Eischen. Good defense by Bryce Klein. Finds Hernley in the corner. That looks like a 2. That is a 2. Just under 4.5 minutes
and
to go in this first half.
By Eischen.
Eischen backing down Klein. Goes right up at him. What a double clutch by Eischen. No good. Rebounded by Blattner again. Blattner really pulling in those rebounds. And Blattner all the way in and finishes. What a move by
Tyler Pony. He really could have backed him down and got that bucket.
What a pass. They've got a couple outside buckets to go down. Blattner wants one, and he got it. Here's Blattner. 2-on-1. Good pass to Dunn, and Dunn finishes, and it is 23-8.
Could play better right now, but they have good ball movement.
There's finally a play. There's a thing going. Cut this lead down so they have something in the second half. Jared Catchrin wants a shot, and he's got it. And they've got it down to a 9-point game. Tyler Blattner wants it. He wants it too, and he's got it again. Might have been a foul. He's back out. Catchrin wants one. He's on fire. No good. Rebounded by Klein. Klein goes up and finishes.
1-4.
4, 3,
A 3.
2, 1.
Buzzer beater for Trevor Madison.
Oh!
Really close with
Trevor
that
Madison had a chance there as we have now reached the halftime buzzer. It is now 25-14 as we reach halftime. As we've reached halftime here, your halftime stats are brought to you by 1000 Degree Pizza. As we have had one man that has really dominated, that is Tyler Blattner. He's got 15 points and 9 rebounds.
He has really just went out there and put the team right on his back.
With a 25-14 lead, the Muskrats are really, really struggling. Madison has 6 boards, but he's only got 3 points. They're not really getting much outside of anyone. Really, everyone's struggled. They're not hitting a lot of shots. They're struggling, really, other than Blattner. Blattner's the only bright spot of both teams.
Yes. And like I said, he has just had a really dominant performance. Lucas Hernley getting 2 of those 2s and just trying to put some points on the board. Same with Eischen and Noah Dunn. And and the Muskrats really not putting up much of a competition right now.
Not right now. They need to get something together. Down 11, going into the second half. If they want to get back in this game, does it start with doubling Blattner, or do you think they just got to make shots?
I think they just have to make shots because I believe that Blattner is hot, but maybe both. I think that if they double Blattner And then if they have the postman come up, double Blattner, and then as soon as someone drives in, he falls back, I think that will be the key to their success.
As we'll see going into the second half. Once again, halftime brought to you by 1000 Degree Pizza. So we go into the second half. Shooter's starting out. Hurnley wants one, and he got one.
Team doesn't really need it, but it would sure be nice to secure that win.
Yep. Madison with the drive. He's looking more aggressive. Blocked by Eischen. Watson gets one. Gets into the lane. Watson blocked by Eischen again. Back-to-back possessions with a block for Eischen. Because now they get it to Madison. Madison shoots a three, and it rolls around and in. Looked and seemed like it as well. As Dunn gets it to Blattner. Remember, Blattner had 15 in the first half.
Blattner calls for screen.
What a pass.
To Eischen.
And Eischen finishes. Great.
Light work on him.
Oh, what a move by Klein. He wants a step back. He wants a fadeaway.
And he spins around and gets that open two-pointer. Let's see what he does right here.
And Klein gets something to go. He wants one. He goes in. Can't
Gets the
finish.
board.
Gets the board and finishes easily.
Jared Catching right here. He
No
gets his own
finish.
board.
No, it done. And it rolls around and in.
Trying to get that defensive presence in, Trevor Madison.
As Blattner goes all the way. Fader got it.
Of Blatt in the second half. I really thought he would have more by now.
Timmy Watson wants a three. He got it. 324. Blattner wanting some help. He fades away. What a shot by Tyler Blattner.
Out of his own head.
As Eischen scored. He's got Lucas Hurnley on him. Hurnley didn't put a hand. Way short. Jared Catron finishes.
4 minutes left.
Klein goes all the way in, up and under, no good. Rebound,
Gets the
no.
board.
His own rebound again, finishes.
The board.
Watson, what a pass. And it rolls around and in. 37-30.
Bryce Klein calling for a timeout, but they continue to play.
Well, they'll get a timeout when they can have the ball, and that's a three from Noah Dunn. Down for Tyler Blattner, as he'll go all the way in and finishes.
Between every single foul. Oh, good move by Timmy Watson right there.
Watson, what a move.
And a great pass.
And a timeout called.
This timeout is brought to you by 1000 Degree Pizza.
And we have a 42-32 ball game. As we will take a break. Rebounded by Hurnley, and here comes Blattner. Blattner will go all the way in, and Blattner's got 23.
Yeah, he called
No, it was a shooting foul. And Catron hits the first one. And misses. BK with the rebound and finishes.
40 seconds.
And Timmy, 4-3, no good.
Madison
gets
good.
the rebound.
And another timeout called.
How many timeouts did they get?
With some defense, easily gets around, and Tyler Blattner's got 25.
4, 3,
Jared
2,
Catron with a spot up three. Buzzer beater, and no good.
48-37. As we're back with the 1000 Degree post-game report, as we have Commissioner Wees, Connor Bilby, and our 1000 Degree player of the game, Tyler Blattner. Connor, how'd you feel about his 25.11 rebound performance?
Just like our sponsorship, he was on 1000 Degree. He was on fire that whole entire game. He had boards, he had defensive intensity, he had offensive intensity, and just pure domination this game.
How'd you feel about that first half? You scoring the first 8 points for your team, how'd you feel about that?
I just got hot early, and then, like I said earlier, I give a lot of credit to my team for doing the little things, playing good defense, and just letting me get the boards and get going.
As we really appreciate your performance, great performance in the Summit Showdown, Summit Shooters versus Mount Summit Muskrats. First of 5 matchups. How are you feeling about the rest of the season?
I mean, the goal is to win it all, and I think, we're one of the better teams here, and we just got to, keep playing good and see what happens.
Well, we thank you. And that is the end of our 1000 Degree post game.